Welcome to the WHHI-TV Daily News. I'm Betsy McDaniel. As always, there's a lot to talk about today, so let's get started with our headlines. Another day, another twist in the Murdaugh saga, this time coming from the South Carolina Court of Appeals yesterday, as they granted Murdaugh's motion to suspend his double murder conviction and order a hearing on jury tampering allegations, meaning his bid for a new trial has cleared its first hurdle. The case will now return to circuit court, where Murdaugh's attorneys plan to file a motion requesting a new trial. For their part, the Attorney General's office says that SLED has found significant factual disputes with the claims of jury tampering against Clerk of Court Becky Hill. Judge Clifton Newman, who oversaw Murdaugh's original murder trial, will again preside over these new proceedings. Two sex offenders are behind bars after pleading guilty to their crimes earlier this week. 20-year-old Jonathan Mendoza Mayoral pleaded guilty to first-degree assault and battery with intent to commit criminal sexual conduct for an incident in October of 2020 when Mendoza Mayoral attacked a jogger near Mill Creek in the Cypress Ridge neighborhood. He was caught when DNA collected in the 2020 incident matched his DNA, which was collected when he was arrested in February of this year for a separate charge. He was sentenced to 18 years in prison. He will have to register as a sex offender and has been placed on an immigration retainer, which means he will likely be deported after serving his sentence. 25-year-old Timothy Schulthess of Hilton Head also pleaded guilty to 2 counts of second-degree criminal sexual conduct with a minor. His convictions were for kidnapping and raping 2 girls. The first was a 12-year-old girl and her 10-year-old sister from Aiken, who he picked up from their home and brought them to his Beach City Road apartment in Hilton Head in September of 2020. Schulthess did commit sexual assault on the 12-year-old, but not her sister. He was arrested 4 days after the incident, but was unfortunately let out on a $15,000 bond. While out on that bond, Timothy drove to Arizona to kidnap a second 12-year-old girl, who he then drove 29 hours back to his Hilton Head apartment, where he again committed sexual assault. He was arrested for that crime in March of 2022. At the time of his second arrest, he was wearing an ankle monitor as a condition of his bond. Schulthess was given a sentence of 20 years in prison. A unique partnership between Palmetto Breeze Transit and Second Helpings created the Fill the Need program. This year, they will celebrate the 6th anniversary of that program that provides food to commuter bus passengers every week. Under the program, Second Helpings sent 48,000 pounds of food, which is 24 tons, to Palmetto Breeze riders in 2022. October is, of course, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and the town of Hilton Head is joining the fight. Together with Beaufort Memorial Hospital, the town will host a complimentary breast health event at Shelter Cove Town Center October 30th from 9 to 1. The event will offer clinical breast exams, on-site mammogram scheduling, along with health experts to answer all of your questions. And South Carolina hot pepper farmer Ed Curry has officially beaten his own world record. The Guinness Book of World Records has announced that Pepper X is now officially the world's hottest chili pepper, replacing the previous Curry winner, the Carolina Reaper. 10 years in the making, Pepper X rates an average of nearly 2.7 million Scoville heat units, which is a million more than the Carolina Reaper. For a bit of context, the jalapeno comes in at an average of 3,000 to 8,000 Scoville units. So yes, Pepper X is one hot pepper, but maybe not hot enough for Ed Curry, as he is already working on his next potential record breaker. The media sources on your screen will have more on these and other stories, and we would love for you to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram at WHHI-TV. And if you have an idea for a news story, we'd love to hear it, so drop us a line at news@WHHITV.com. And now here's Justin Jarrett with what happened last night in the Lowco.
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Lowco on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports.com. The rosters were announced this morning for the annual Touchstone Energy Cooperatives Bowl, aka the North-South All-Star Football Game, and 4 Lowco standouts are on the list of the top seniors in the state who weren't already selected to represent the Palmetto State in the Shrine Bowl of the Carolinas. Bluffton Bobcats defensive leader Jeremiah Curry earned a nod, and he'll be joined on the South defense by Whale Branch Warriors defensive back Ka'Von Chisholm and Hampton County Hurricanes defensive lineman Ka'Von Chisholm. The Hurricanes will also have a hand in the offense, with star running back Zion Dobson earning a nod and a notation that he will see time at wide receiver and kick returner, in addition to helping carry the load in the ground game. Going back to the weekend, the Hilton Head Prep girls tennis team repeated as SCISA 3A champs, winning their semifinal and championship matches back-to-back at Palmetto Tennis Center in Sumter to defend the title. And the state swimming championships went off over the weekend and into Monday, with a number of individual titles coming back to the Lowco. Hilton Head Prep's Mark Lafayette and Samantha Finstermaker and John Paul II's Riley McGoldrick each claimed 2 golds at the SCISA 3A state meet, while Prep's Izzy Lozada won a gold and a silver. Levi Eidson led Hilton Head Christian Academy's boys to a runner-up finish with 2 individual runner-up showings and a silver in the 400 free relay, and Amelia Lockhart made the podium 3 times on the girls' side. In the South Carolina High School League meet, Hilton Head High's Jackson Vocal led the Lowco contingent with a bronze in the 50 free and 2 7th place finishes, along with top 10s from Bluffton's Sam Deaton and Andrew Gershutz, May River's Mia Yemick, Buford's Grant Stone, and Hilton Head's Olivia Johnson. For Lowco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Lowco.
Thanks, Justin. Will this beautiful fall weather continue? Let's find out from Maria.
Thanks, Betsy. Yep, so taking a look ahead, for the most part, we are going to continue to have this beautiful fall weather throughout the rest of this week, but we are going to start the weekend off with some rain. Taking a look at Thursday, however, it's going to be sunny, with Hilton Head having a high of 74, a low of 57, Bluffton's going to have a high of 76, a low of 54, and Buford's going to have a high of 75 and a low of 54. The sunrise for Thursday is going to be at 7:29 and sunset's going to be at 6:46. Looking at the beach tides, low tide is going to be at 7:28 a.m. and high tide is going to be at 1:06 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week and into the weekend, Friday it's going to be cloudy throughout the morning, then we are going to see scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly in the later afternoon and going into the evening. Highs in the mid-70s, lows in the upper 50s. Then comes Saturday and Sunday, it's going to be sunny with the highs in the 70s and lows in the 50s. That's it for today. Let's head back to the desk.
Thanks, Maria, and we'll be back in just a moment with some Halloween safety tips. Don't go away.